we have potatoes to talk about. It's day 26 of our potato project. These guys could be doing better, but I'll take it. I usually say it takes around 6 weeks to grow slips big enough to be able to pull off and then root to plant, but it's probably gonna be more like 8 or 10 weeks with these guys this year. Why? I don't know, circumstantial, I guess. But I'm gonna show you where we're at today. Some of them are doing great, some of them not so great, and that's okay. That's why you always plant more than one of each kind. First of all, this is one of my struggling potatoes. He gets a little bit of mold on him once in a while, but that's okay. We love him nonetheless. He is growing some root shoots, which is great. I do have a couple that are not doing that, so bravo to you. However, this purple potato is a champion. Look at these roots. Look at them. Oh, they're fantastic. And I will also note that this guy is getting shoots. You see these? You see these little leaves? These are gonna grow big and tall, like really, really tall. And that's what we're gonna pluck off, and then we're gonna root those in water, and then that's actually what you plant. So you don't plant the potato, you don't plant these roots. These little guys are what you plant, but you also have to root these. So at some point, when they get big enough, we're gonna peel them off, put them in water, let them root, and then we plant them. But look at this guy. So those are my two purple potatoes. One is doing great, one is doing eh. Next are my Japanese sweet potatoes. I actually did 3 of these because they're one of my favorites. They are purple on the outside and white on the inside. And this is my first one. This is my one that's doing like the least good, you know? But he's still growing roots, he's got some. You're doing good, little buddy. You're doing good. And then this guy, he's just out here thriving, growing me some nice, big, good roots. And then this guy, he's got the longest roots. Look at all those roots. It's amazing. Oh, you're gonna taste so good. Just a side note, I've been changing the water in these more often than I did with the last few years I've done it. I've been changing the water every about 7 days, 5 to 7 days. Next up are my Garnet sweet potatoes, or Garnet yams. They are like purpley red on the outside and they are orange on the inside. And this one's doing really, really good. Look at him. Yes, buddy. Okay, look at all these roots. See them all? But also we're getting some shoots here. Can you see that? We're getting a little shoot, baby. Now this one has been my problem child. He has been a little prone to the mold situation, so I'm actually changing his water like every 5 days for sure and cleaning him off. I just have a feeling, you're doing great, buddy, you're doing great, but I just have a feeling this one just isn't gonna make it. These I do not believe are shoots. I believe they are like the potatoes going bad type of situation. But I could be wrong, he could surprise me. Send him good vibes. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. You can do it, buddy. Lastly, we have the Jersey sweet potato, which I did 3 of these because these and the Hannah, which are also white on the outside and white on the inside, are my favorite potatoes. My favorite sweet potatoes. Okay, this big guy is doing amazing, and I'm so happy because he's gonna give us so many good, beautiful, delicious potatoes straight out of my garden in like October. But they're gonna be so good and they're gonna be so worth the wait. And this guy is just producing. Look at him. Oop. Look at him. And look at his shoots he's getting. Like you can actually see the little leaves on these guys. He is coming through for me. Doing great, buddy. Here is another Japanese sweet potato, and he's struggling a little bit. He's also getting kind of those spots like the Garnet is, where I'm not quite sure if he's gonna make it. He does have some roots though. He does have some roots growing in, which is a good sign. Nothing else to report with him. And my last potato of the pack is doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. He has no roots, he has no shoots, but he hasn't been a bad boy. Like he's not, my cat is whining. He's not decaying or molding or anything. He's just a slow starter, you know? Slow starter. Okay, that's it. Like I said, we're at day 26 with the potatoes. I'd like to be a little bit further along than I am, but I'll take what I can get. I'll see you guys again when it's time to pull these shoots off.